MightyWolfTV.
What's up, MightyWolfTV viewers? Trevin here, back again with a collection video. Actually, before I show off my Wii games, I wanted to show off this cool stuff I got from the Nintendo's Platinum Points shop. So I've got these actual pins for a golden platinum coin, Mario Party Jamboree coasters, Donkey Kong Country Returns HD sticky notes, and a Splatoon free tote bag. No money spent with all platinum points you can get from the Switch, just from playing games and stuff. Anyways, on to the Wii games. So these are all the Wii games I had. My first Nintendo console. Anyways, let's start with Animal Crossing City Folk. I have honestly barely played this one. I think I only played it like once, and from what I played, it was basically just like Wild World on the TV. But I assume that there's like a lot more to this. Yeah, like the Visit the City. Like I don't think that was in Wild World. I didn't play Wild World much either, to be honest. But I definitely played it more than this. I really need to play for all the Animal Crossings. Yeah, not much opinion on that. Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. This is the Donkey Kong racing game on the Wii. It was supposed to use the bongos, but instead used the Wii Remote and nunchuck and you shake them. It would have been nice if they at least made it so you could like plug the bongos in for the GameCube board. Like come on, that would have been so great. But yeah, I didn't really play this much either, but I know there's like... I know a lot of people don't like this game, but I think it's alright. I don't know, I didn't really play it that much. And then you got Donkey Kong Country Returns, a game that just released on the Switch recently. And I would know, I actually have, I got that at launch. So yeah, this is basically a brand new Donkey Kong Country game for the Wii. It's like in 3D and everything. And as you can see, I got the Nintendo Selects version. Got this for $20 at a Walmart one day. Like during the Wii U days. But yeah, this is actually really... I was playing this more on the Switch lately, and it's actually a really fun game. I think the graphics in this one, honestly, really still hold up. Like, if you're a Donkey Kong fan or a fan of 2D platforming, I would definitely recommend getting this. You don't even really need to play the SNES country games to understand it. It's basically a reboot. And then you got D-Blob, the original Splatoon, basically. Actually, what would be the original Splatoon? Jet Set Radio? Or basically Jet Set Radio and D-Blob and make Splatoon, I don't know. But yeah, this game you play as you play as D-Blob. And you're just like painting the world. I'll be honest, I only played this game once. Like, recently. But yeah, you're basically just painting the entire world after it's become like all colorless. And I know this game is also on the Switch and PS4, I believe. So like you could play this too if you want to. But yeah, I always thought of this as like a Wii game. I don't really have I don't have too much to say about this one. And then you got the Wreck-It Ralph video game. I love the movie so much, so I bought the game. I haven't even played it yet. I just bought it like recently. It was very recent when I bought this. It was very cheap, and I actually did see gameplay footage of it. It doesn't look as bad as people point it out to be, but people say it's like really bad. And there's like these memes going on around the internet where it's like the opening cinematic looks amazing, and then the actual game is crap. Yeah, this is that game. I have not played it, but I'm definitely willing to give it a shot. It's just a generic 2D platform, and there's a DS and 3DS version that are the exact same as the Wii version. There's no difference. Like, it's more of a DS game if you think about it. And then you got Fling Smash. This is actually one of the cheapest Wii games I ever bought. And I thought it looked fun. Use the Wii remote. I'll be honest, I actually haven't even played this, but made notice a pattern. There's some Wii games, or there's some games in my collection that I bought because they were cheap. I haven't played everything I owned, but this is one of those games I haven't owned, but willing to give it a shot, and I'm willing to still talk about it. Basically, you swing through 8 crazy worlds on an island adventure, fling and smash through everything in your path. Like, it definitely looks fun. And you get to use the Wii Motion Plus. Yeah, I know this game also came with a Wii Remote Plus. I didn't get that version, I just bought the case. Feels like a very chunky case, too. Like, how much is... Like, look at how much is in this. But yeah, literally one of the cheapest Wii games I ever bought. Haven't played it yet, so I can't really say if you should play it or not. And then we got all the Kirby games released for the Wii. First, let's talk about the Dream Collection, the last first-party Wii game that Nintendo ever released. Now, this is how you do a compilation game. Definitely one of the best compilation games ever. Yeah, it even comes with a compilation soundtrack, which is really cool, and it comes with all this stuff, and you can actually like play all the games with the Wii remote. Yeah, look at this was to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Kirby series. And I remember for the 30th anniversary they released the Forgotten Land, which was amazing, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the Wii era, which happened over 10 years ago. So yeah, you got the new challenge stages, which are it's basically Kirby. It's basically DLC for this. Like it's the same like graphics and gameplay. This came out back when like this was still the newest. Yeah, it was basically Return to Dreamland DLC. But yeah, didn't talk about the actual compilation art. It comes with Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Adventure, Kirby's Dream Land 2, Kirby's Superstar, Kirby's Dream Land 3, and Kirby 64. I don't own these two actually, but I own the rest of them on the actual cartridges. Though I know Dreamland 3 is a very expensive SNES game. Dreamland 2 I could probably get no problem. But yeah, the new challenge stages, I talked about that already. And then you got the Kirby's History. And one of the coolest things, you could actually watch 3 episodes of the Kirby anime. Also, fun fact, that's the only anime I ever watched every episode of. Although it was like 10 years ago, so I don't really remember the entire show that well. Yeah, it's got like episode 1, and then I believe 73 and 82. I forget. It was something like 70-something and 80-something. And you get to like go through this memory lane. You get to like look at every Kirby game ever released, but you can only play 6 of them. Or every Kirby game released up to 2011. Or 2012, I mean. But yeah, definitely a pretty good compilation game, if I say so myself. Yeah, and the versions of these games they're basically the virtual console. Like all these except for Dreamland 1 and 2 are like put on the Wii Virtual Console at this point already. And they're basically the same versions. You could just use the Wii remote on its side. See, look, I never got these games on the Virtual Console. I got Kirby's Adventure on the Virtual Console back in the day, but not these 3. But yeah, I would definitely you don't really need to anymore because you got this compilation. But yeah, definitely. I don't have the slipcover for this, by the way, which comes with like an extra book. I didn't get that. But yeah, this definitely a great compilation. And then you got Kirby's Epic Yarn, the first Kirby game released on the Wii. It's probably one of the easiest Kirby games ever. I didn't play much of it, but I heard a lot about it, and I mean, I played this more than all these. But yeah, Epic Yarn. Yeah, you got this companion, Prince Fluff. So and by the way, this is made by the same people who made Yoshi's Woolly World and Princess Peach Showtime. Yes, Goodfeel made Princess Peach Showtime, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. But basically the gimmick is that Kirby is now Yarn and he can't suck things up. However, he becomes objects to help him through the levels. Oh yeah, and that guy right there is the main enemy. It's a very interesting gimmick, and it's also the game is also just very, very relaxing to play. You know, see, you got the saucer. That's Kirby's Adventure reference, by the way. You got the dolphin, and you got co-op. Yeah, Kirby's got these new powers instead of being able to inhale. That's a very cute, very interesting kind of Kirby game that I would definitely like to beat someday. There's also a 3DS version, which I never even owned, but I had the demo downloaded. And then we got Kirby's Return to Dreamland, one of the best Kirby games ever, in my opinion. Honestly, this was the game that like really got me into the Kirby series. I know the first Kirby game I played was Kirby's Adventure, but then I got this one back in like 2013, I believe, about this at Target. And my god, this is like one of the best Kirby games I ever played. I have a lot of nostalgia with this one. But yeah, as you can see, it's similar to Donkey Kong Country Returns. It's Return to Dreamland. Like, I know that was a popular trend, just like reviving 2D platformers. But yeah, this is basically a full-blown Kirby game for the Wii, and it has 4-player, much like a New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That was another reason why I wanted it, because like I loved New Super Mario Bros. Wii, so I thought this would be just as fun. Yeah, like player 1's always Kirby, but then players 2 through 4 could be like these 3, or they could be multicolored Kirbys. I can't talk right now. Ugh. But anyways, and one of the big gimmicks in this game is that you got these ultra abilities. So you got like the Ultra Sword, and then there's also Ultra Fire, Ultra Hammer, Ultra Snowball, stuff like that. And there's new power-ups. And probably the best graphics at the time for a Kirby game. And also, much like Donkey Kong Country Returns as well, this also got a Wii port, or a Switch port, I mean, in 2023. And it came with like a new epilogue for Magalore. I'm not going to talk about that right now. I'll talk about that more when we get to the Switch games. But man, look at that. It's wrong with Switch games. That's going to be a long video. But anyways, yeah. If you're a Kirby fan or love 2D platformers, I would definitely recommend this one. I would actually recommend this one more so than Donkey Kong Country Returns. Like, I actually beat this game and got pretty far on the hard mode, but never beat that. Just never did. It wasn't too hard or anything. I just never did. And then you got the you got some Zelda games. Or actually, I got another one. All the Zelda games for the Wii. I think there's more. I forget. I think this might be it. Yeah, you got Link's Crossbow Training. This is another really cheap game I bought that I actually never played, but it's basically a yeah, I got. Let's put this in a CD case. As you can see, all the inserts. Yeah, that's how much I paid for it. $4. And so basically, this is an arcade-style game where you use the Wii Zapper, and you're doing some shooting levels in a game based off Twilight Princess. I haven't played this, but I've seen footage of it, and I'm willing to give this a try eventually. I could probably do like one whole video on this because I heard it's not that long. But yeah, it's just crossbow training. And while we're on the topic of Twilight Princess, let's talk about Twilight Princess. Many people say it's like one of the greatest Zelda games of all time. Like, this was the Zelda game that everybody wanted back in the GameCube days. when we got disappointed with Wind Waker at first. But yeah, this is basically the second. This is also a launch title for the Wii, by the way. It released like a few days, like almost a week before the GameCube version came out, which is crazy. And the cool thing about this version, 16 by 9, obviously, the GameCube version doesn't have that, but it's also entirely mirrored compared to the GameCube version. Like, the GameCube version, like, Link is left-handed, but in the Wii version, he's right-handed. Oh. But anyway, I didn't really play much of this game, but I know, like, the gimmick is that Link pretty much gets cursed and he can, like, turn into a wolf. It's basically the Sonic Unleashed of Zelda games, kind of, except much darker. Not Majora's Mask dark, but... or I'd say more gritty. And look at that, it got a full-blown T rating. Like, I would honestly love to play... I would love to play for this more eventually, but I have a massive backlog of Zelda games that I still have not played. Because, like, there are just so many Zelda games. But yeah, this is one Zelda game I'd definitely be looking forward to playing. And then you got Skyward Sword. I actually did beat this game. It was super long. It's like, it was like a I know this is like a 60-hour long game. I beat this on the Switch. I did it on the channel. It's like 50 videos. 50 40-minute long videos. But yeah, this is a game that requires the Wii Motion Plus. And it even comes with a, as you can see, it comes with a music CD. Because, like, this came out for the 25th anniversary of Zelda. But yeah, wait, how much? Wait, I see the sticker around here. Oh, it doesn't show how much I paid for it. Yeah, I definitely bought the Wii version before the Switch version was announced, but I didn't really play the... I did not play the Wii version much, but I did, like I said before, I did beat it on the Switch. It was a really long game. Like, it was good, but it was just really, really long. Like, jeez, like, it was unnecessarily long. Like, you just had... like, there was a lot of, like, backtracking. Like, there were only, like, 3, maybe 4 major areas in the game. 4 if you count the... well, I'd say 4 if you count the loft wing area where you start. Yeah, there's like 3 areas on the surface you go to. That's where like majority of the game takes place. But yeah, it's just your typical linear Zelda. Go for all the dungeons. And if you want to watch like my whole playthrough of the Switch version, definitely check it out. I played for this whole game back in 2021. It was very long. But still, a solid game. It's just really, really long. Let's put these back now. Alright, and then we got some Lego games. I played the 360 versions of these, but we'll talk about the Wii versions. They're the exact same game. But yeah, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga was probably the best Lego game of all time, in my opinion. This is the one I played so much as a kid. Like, man, like me, my dad, my brother, like, we 100%ed the heck out of this game, like, at least a few times. But yeah, basically, this game is like episodes 1 through 6, but it's a Lego game. It's technically a compilation of the Lego Star Wars 1 and 2, but I didn't play those. I played this on the 360 and the Wii, mostly the 360. But yeah, this is literally, yeah. Look, in 1 through 6. But yeah, this is also a linear type Lego game. Yeah, I know newer Lego games are more open world, but then like these older ones are more linear. Because like that was all they could do back then. But I still really, Like, I am not even a Star Wars fan. We've established this in my other videos. But, the complete saga, man, I loved it. Like, even if you're not a Star Wars fan, you could really get into this game. It's so fun. I would definitely recommend it. Just don't know what else to say. It's just probably the best Lego game of all time. And then he got these two. I didn't really play these two that much. This one more than this. And I didn't even know until recently that this had 2 sequels. Apparently, I got this one back when it came out in 2008. And this one, we had on the DS. And I could have sworn we had it on the 360 back in the day, but that my brother said we never did. I don't know, but I know we definitely had it on the DS. And I have all these on the DS as well. We'll get to those eventually. But Lego Batman, this is my second favorite Lego game. This is another one from my childhood that I never beat it, but I did play a good chunk of it. So this is like your typical Batman and Robin adventures, but it's Lego. And look at that, same developers. Yeah, Traveler's Tales made a lot of the Lego games. They also made Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex and Sonic 3D Blast, believe it or not. Yeah, they made these. Yeah, but this one, yep, that was Traveler's Tales. And that was Traveler's Tales. They made some great games. I don't care what people say. Anyways, yeah. I would definitely recommend. All these games are good, but if I had to pick one, Complete Saga. Complete Saga was peak. Just let me these back. Oh, we got to one of my favorite Wii games of all time. Mario Kart Wii. One of my first Wii games I ever owned in my life, actually. Like, I got this along with Wii Fit and Wii Sports. But this is one I played a lot of. Like, this is one of the reasons I wanted a Wii, because I thought this game looked really fun. This was also my first Mario Kart that I ever played. I played this game on the channel as well. Like, there's just so much of this game, man. It truly is one of the best Mario Karts. And yeah, this is the same disc I had, not replaced. Although it did break at one point. I actually managed to get it resurfaced and fixed. Still surprised I did that. But yeah, there's like a total of 32 tracks in this game. And just a very fun game. This game also introduces the Bullet Bill as a new item, and bikes. And it was also the first one to have, or actually no, Mario Kart DS was the first one to have online, but this is the first console one to have online. I didn't play it back in the day, but I did play it more recently thanks to a service called WeamFi. You can go back online. And the community is very active with this game. They make so many like custom tracks. Oh, my dog's barking in the background. Please ignore her. But man, fans keep supporting this game. It's honestly amazing how beloved this game is. I would definitely recommend playing this if you haven't, but I would also just recommend Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or a new Mario Kart that's coming out, Mario Kart 9, which we assume it's what it's going to be called. And then we got Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, the original. I did not have this as a kid. I played the DS one as a kid, but never the Wii version. Yeah, and this one's based in Beijing, 2008. And it's also sad that they officially announced that they're no longer making Mario and Sonic Olympic games. But I only played the Wii version once with my friend Bryant. Not on the channel, unfortunately. Also like $15. But yeah, it's basically just a compilation of, Olympic games-based minigames featuring Mario and Sonic characters. That's basically what it is, honestly. There's definitely some fun to be had, but I think it's just okay. I know many people enjoy these games more more than I do. But yeah, I wouldn't mind going back to this on the channel eventually, especially as a tribute to you know, the fact that they're no longer making them. Hey, but hey, maybe Mario and Sonic will get a proper crossover. That's not Olympic Games. And then we got Mario Parties 8 and 9. And fun fact about Mario Party 9, this was made by the same people who made Wii Party, which is a game I still don't own. But anyways, Mario Party 8, the last Mario Party developed by Hudson Soft, like the last original Mario Party, basically. And this is like one of the best ones too. It's a shame they didn't make more on the Wii. And you had this guy from Paper Mario Return. Actually, got a decent amount of characters from Paper Mario Return in this game. Like, I know the thieves from the desert in Paper Mario actually return in one of the boards, which is actually really cool. Yeah, we also established in the GameCube video that these star spirits from Paper Mario return in Mario Party 5. Yeah, they brought back even more. But anyways, we're not talking about that now. So this is very similar to Mario Party's, like Mario Party 7, but except like you don't have motion controls. And like a bunch of, yeah, you got motion. You could swing the rear mode. You could use the gyro sensor. It's really fun game, honestly. Honestly, one of the most fun Mario Parties. My only issue with this game is that they force 4x3 for some reason. It's like there's only widescreen in the main menu, but then the rest of the game is in 4x3 for some weird reason. I don't know why. It's like one of the very few Wii games I know of that does that, along with like WarioWare Shake It, or Wario Land Shake It. I forget what it's called. I don't have that game either, but I've seen that. Alright, and then we got Mario Party 9. So we got 80 all new mini games. Yeah, I know many people really hate this game, but me personally, I had a lot of fun with this. This was the first Mario Party I owned on a console. The first one I played was Mario Party DS, and then I played Island Tour on the 3DS, and then I got this one. Like, it's the first one I owned on a console. Yeah, but like, honestly, yes, the boards aren't great, but it has fun mini games. And that's all that matters, right? But yeah, I don't care what people say. I actually enjoyed this game. I played this with my friends a lot back in the early 10s. And we had lots and lots of fun. I think the graphics are amazing. I think the mini games are really fun. But yeah, that's the big gimmick of this game. They were trying something. So like, yeah, the developers behind Wii Party, ND Cubed, who recently changed their name to Nintendo Cube. And the big gimmick is that everyone's in a car. You're going through a linear board, and the only items are dice blocks, and you collect see who has the most mini stars at the end. Yeah, they were kind of playing. They were trying something new, but also kind of playing it safe. I don't know. I really enjoyed this game, honestly. Definitely give it a shot if you haven't. Like, many people say it's trash, but I say go try it. It's actually a fun game. Although that was before. Like, yeah, when I played this, I didn't play any old Mario Parties. Like, don't get me wrong, Mario Parties 1 through 8 are much better, but this is still really fun. There are really no bad Mario Parties. And then you got Namco Museum Megamix. There's actually two games. There's Remix and Megamix. And Remix is like 8 games. It's the same game, but it's 8 games. But this is basically an updated version of Remix. It's 24 Namco games. And you can see all of them right here. Hey, you got, Pac-Man, Rally X, Dig Dug 2, Pac-Mania, Super Pac-Man, Pac-and-Pal, Mappy, Dig Dug, New Rally X, and then you've also got this stuff too. I believe there's also a Pack and Roll remix in this, which is basically them putting that game on the Wii. And what's cool is that you actually have hub world to explore, and like an actual, like it's like all interactive and stuff. It's pretty cool. And like some of these were actually put on Switch and Pac-Man Museum. Definitely cool. Not much to say about this other than the fact that it was a compilation game. You can actually buy this game really cheap on eBay. New, also. Actually bought this new on eBay in like 2021, I believe. For like a very good price. That's why the case still feels really smooth. Nerf and Strike. This is a game my brother owns. And this game actually comes with a Nerf. Actually, wait, I think I have one over here. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it came with this thing. Like, you put your Wii remote in this, and you get to use your Wii remote as a Nerf gun. I never played this. This was actually one of my brother's Wii games back when he was still into Nintendo. And he actually bought, I think he bought 2 of these just to get another Nerf gun. But yeah, I never played this one. It was just one that my brother owns that I managed to keep. But yeah. Oh, then you got one of my favorite Wii games. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, a sequel to New Super Mario Bros. On the DS. And one cool thing about this game, you already know, is that it's all red. The header is red, the case is red, the spine is red, and even the parts of the logo. And what's cool about this game is that it's on the TV, and it's 4-player. This is also the first game with blue and yellow Toad, if I believe, and also the propeller suit. And you can ride on Yoshi's just like in Super Mario World. Yeah, that was the big gimmick, up to 4 players. Oh yeah, and you also had the Ice Flower in a 2D game for the first time. It made its debut in Galaxy, that's not a new power-up. Then you got the Penguin suit, that actually is new. And you could use the tilting, and there was like secret stuff. This is honestly a great game. Honestly, one of my favorite Wii games to play. Definitely top 10. Many people weren't crazy about the new Super Mario Brothers games, but I really loved them as a kid. I mean, that was like majority of the reason I wanted a Wii U was for New Super Mario Brothers U back in 2013. But man, I actually 100% of this game, like, got all the star coins in all 9 worlds. Like, I did that as a kid too. It was really hard. Like, World 9, man, that was just... I still remember that one level. There was like a giant bullet bill that like covers up almost the entire screen. It was so crazy. And yeah, the music is catchy. The gameplay is really good. I really enjoyed this game. I would love to play it again. And there's also a really well-made ROM hack of this called Newer Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is basically they took this and made a new game out of it. Actually, I actually beat that. I would like to install that onto my Wii, but yeah, this game is a really good game. I would definitely recommend it. Then we got Nights on the Wii, or Journey of Dreams. The other one was on the Saturn, which I don't have. I have this. I actually never played this one, but I would like to try it eventually, and also get the other one for the Saturn. I could get it on the 360, but they actually removed it. That was one of the few Sega games on 360 I did not get. Yeah, nothing really to say. And then new Play Control Pikmin. This is just, so it's literally this, but you could use the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, and you could use like motion controls for the pointer, and it's also in widescreen. But other than that, it's the exact same game. Oh, the one thing that's really cool, oh yeah, so also you look at the disc, like it says new Play Control on it, like it almost looks like the actually almost looks like the original disc. Like look at that. Like, same color scheme and everything. Like, could have... I don't know why they didn't make it look the same. That would have been really cool. Yeah, and the other cool thing about this is it has a reversible cover. Like, this is what it looks like. So it looks like when you reverse it, you just get a cover more akin to the original, like that. This is actually the only new Play Control game I own. There was also Jungle Beats and Mario Power Tennis. And then in Japan, you had Metroid Prime 1 and 2 and Chibi Robo. Metroid Prime 1 and 2 were just part of a compilation game. Metroid Prime Trilogy. But, which I still haven't yet to get. But yeah, not much to say about it. Like, I already talked about this game in my GameCube video. It's just the same game, but you got motion controls and widescreen. And then you got Pokemon Battle Revolution. The only Pokemon game I have on the Wii. I know there's a bunch of others. Like, there's the... like, I know there's others. There's Pokemon Ranch, Pokemon Rumble, which are all WiiWare games I never owned. I have the Rumble. I have the demo for Rumble. And then there was also Pika Park or whatever. I forget what it's called. I don't have that. There's two of them. But yeah, this game was basically a battle simulator for the Wii, and you can connect your you can connect your copies of Diamond and Pearl, or Platinum, or Heart Gold and Soul Silver to this game, and you go like battle and 3D on the TV. Another thing about this game, this was actually made by Genius Sonority, the same people who made Coliseum and Gale of Darkness on the GameCube. So, you know, like, has a lot of the same animations. And yeah, this was actually my very first Pokemon game I ever played. I remember getting this on Easter back in 2008 or 9. No, it had to have been 9. Maybe 10, I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't really into Pokemon before this, but I always thought that, you know, battling was fun. That's literally what this game is. If you love Pokemon battles, then this game is for you. And if you happen to be playing Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, or Soul Silver, you could connect to this game and battle in 3D. But yeah, like, though it's too bad it's not a full-blown, like, RPG like Coliseum and XT. This is literally just a battle simulator, but... And I honestly will say this game still looks really good. I think this game has aged very gracefully. Like, it still looks good. It's still one of the best looking Pokemon games ever, honestly. Yeah, so like, I know you can copy the entirety of your PC into this. Like, you're not transferring or trading like in the other ones. You're literally copying it. And you can even like customize your trainer and go for these Coliseums. There was like so many cool effects in this game. It was, I have a lot of nostalgia with this game. I would love to play it on the channel eventually, but I need to do Coliseum and XD first. And then Popstar. This was a Wii game that my mom got for herself, or my dad got for my mom, I forget. Yeah, and then it came with those things. I never played this game, but we had it back when I was a kid. It was because of my mom. I think we only played it like once, and then it just like stayed. Yeah, it's cool. We got Blink 182 in this game, and Miley Cyrus, the Jonas Brothers, Fall Out Boy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like 2000s stuff. Late 2000s, like 2008, 2009. But most of the songs were from like the 90s or 2000s. I have no idea. But yeah, I never really touched this game. Like, it was my mom wanted this game back in the 2000s, and she only played it once, and it just was rotting in the shelf since. Actually, I don't even know if it still works. It's pretty dirty, but I'm sure you could probably replace this game super easy. And then we got Samba de Amigo. This is a game I bought for super cheap. I have never played it once. I know it's obviously a sequel to the one on the Dreamcast. I think I still have the price tag. Yeah, that $6. Spent $6 on this game. Yeah, like I thought, hey, this could be fun. And they also released a new one on the Switch a few years ago, surprisingly. Hey, I'm just glad Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio are making a comeback, but it's nice that this did too beforehand. Yeah, I didn't even check on the condition. It looks fine. I'm sure it'll work. But if it doesn't work, no problem. It's a cheap game. But yeah, I never played it, but I know what it's about. It's a rhythm game, and you get to use the Wii remote instead of yeah. Here's some screenshots here. As you can see, it's just your typical Samba de Amigo experience. I know there was also one on the Dreamcast, which I never owned. Oh man. And then we got all the Skylander games for the Wii. This is literally every Skylander game released on the Wii. So we gotta talk about Spyro's Adventure. This, so I got Giants on the Wii U, both starter pack back in 2013, and my friend gave me this game that same day, along with his entire starter pack, a Portal, and also a Series 2 Eruptor and Series 2 Stealth Elf. And that was how I got introduced to this one. But yeah, I played Giants first. I played the Wii U version. I got the Wii version way later. That also goes for this and this. I got this the year it came out. But yeah, I did a whole playthrough of this on the channel. Really great game. I know many people say like, oh, it's just a soulless cash grab, and they just use Spyro on it to get people to buy it. That second part's sort of true, but soulless cash grab, though, I wouldn't say that. This is actually a fantastic game. Yeah, it's really... This is the first ever Toys to Life game. You scan figures on a Portal of Power, and you could play as that toy in the game. Like, how is that not cool? Like, I'm sure that blew every kid's mind back in the 10s, including me. Like, when I was a kid, I loved toys and I loved video games. Like, they're putting both together, and it's like, oh my god, that's so cool. But I didn't actually play it until, like, after this came out, and back when this was the newest. But yeah, this, definitely a great game. So, like, the plot is that, yeah, there was one Portal Master left who was too old, and then the main villain basically kills him, and so now the figures are sent to Earth, and now you, or me, are the Portal Master, and we're sending them in, and we gotta, like, defeat Chaos. And you go for all these levels. It's a beat 'em up. It's a you go through levels, beat up enemies. It's definitely a good game. You also get to raise your figures and can nickname them, and you could, like, also bring them over to a friend's house and battle in the battle mode together. Like, you also have, like, different upgrade paths for all the characters. It's really fun. I really enjoyed this game. And for those of you who don't know already, I have all the figures for this game and the other four, or the other ones. Yeah, and then Giants is the sequel to Spyro's Adventure, but at this time you have the Giants as the new characters. There's 8 of them. But yeah, same graphics as this. By the way, it's also worth noting the Wii version of this game is probably the best way to go, as the 360 and PS3 versions are just ports, like rushed ports with lots of glitches. This is definitely the best version. Another thing worth noting, I actually 100%ed this, not on the channel, but like, I think maybe a decade ago, actually. God, I am old. Yeah, same thing with this one. So I played the Wii U version as a kid. I did not play the Wii version, but I did get it eventually. But yeah, this game is great. Lots of new characters. You also have, like, Series 2 characters that bring back old characters and give them a new power called a Wow Pow. So yeah, like, basically you're basically the same game, but you got like these new characters and you're in new levels and stuff. And then you got the Swap Force, the third game, which you got these new swapping characters. Like you swap tops and bottoms. Still cool. And again, there's even more new characters, even more, but like the graphics in this one were incredible. Not this version. I played the Wii U version. I got the Wii version way later. The Wii version is terrible, but the Wii U version's amazing. Same thing with this game. The Wii U version's great. The Wii version is terrible. Oh, the cool thing of the Wii version is that like they pretty much felt sorry for the people who got the Wii version. So like, hey, you buy the Wii version, you got a download code for the Wii U version, which is the only way to get the Wii U version digitally, by the way. Yeah, this game's gimmick, you got Trap Masters, and you can catch and play as villains, including Chaos. That's why we all thought it was the last game. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about Skylanders. This is a Wii video, not a Skylander video, but I will definitely talk about it quite a bit. Maybe I'll probably talk about it more on the Wii U video. And then we got Skylanders Superchargers Racing. This is literally Toys to Life meets Mario Kart. Even Bowser himself is in the game. I know that's really weird. And Donkey Kong as well. But the Wii version was how you get Bowser and his Clown Cruiser car, which I have. I mainly bought the Wii version just to get Bowser and his car, but I also bought it because, like, hey, this is a different game. Unlike the other ones, like, you know, if you want the actual Superchargers, you gotta get on the other consoles. But on the Wii and 3DS versions, were like it was just racing, but they expanded on the racing in this version. Now, you know, also I'll be honest, I only played this version like once or twice. Also, they advertised Frillipede on the back. It's like the rarest character in this for this game. Don't have that. Yeah, that's a figure I don't have. You thought I had everything. Back in 2016, I did a whole collection video on my figures. Go watch that if you haven't. It's actually one of my most popular videos on the channel. It hasn't really changed since. Got like maybe a few figures since then, but barely anything. But yeah, that's my Skylanders games on the Wii. Trying to put these back. And then I got all this, or most of the Sonics. I don't have Unleashed, but I have all these. So first we gotta talk about these, the Storybook series. Okay, well, this one I actually never played once. I bought it for like $10. But this one I actually had when I was a kid and replaced a few years ago because it broke. But basically it's a new kind of Sonic game where you control them using like the motion controls. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain this game, but you know, for one thing, I thought the graphics were really cool, the music is awesome, and you got party games as well. But yeah, basically it's a Sonic game where you control Sonic with the Wii remote. Like you don't really use the buttons much. Although I know in this game you actually do use the joystick. And I thought it actually says Storybook series. But yeah, I know many people didn't even like these games. Like I remembered I remember going home from my grandma's house one day and my parents surprised me with this game. When I was younger, I was like, "Oh man, a new Sonic game!" Like I didn't even know that game existed until they showed me that. And I played it as a kid, and I hated it. But then I gave it a chance, and I gave it another chance, like over a decade later, and it's all right. Not great. I don't like it, but I don't hate it either. I mean, I do think the graphics are incredible. The music is great. I'm definitely willing to give this game a whole playthrough on my channel eventually. Same thing with this one. I never even touched this one. I was gonna wait till I beat this one when I play this one. Then you got Sonic Colors, a way better game than these, by the way, especially this version. And this was one thing to notice. This is the first game with Roger Craig Smith voicing Sonic, which was kind of a big deal. It was after Jason Griffin stops. Also, I love how shiny this artwork is. Yeah, I know there's also a DS version of this game. I do not have that. That's basically Sonic Rush 3. But yeah, basically this is another boost game, just like Unleashed, except it's nothing but day stages. And you have these new power-ups. These guys pretty much replace the Chow. They're wisps. And I love how colorful they are. Yeah, there's a lot of 2D sections, 3D sections, and a multiplayer mode that I've never played. So basically the story is that Eggman is like pretending to turn over a new leaf and open up an amusement park, but we know that's not the case. Yeah, so Sonic and Tails have to go for an adventure. Oh yeah, it's also worth noting Tails got a new voice actor in this game too. I think her name is Colleen or something, and she's been voicing Tails since, and she even voices him in the movies. By the way, any of you seen Sonic 3? That movie was phenomenally peak. But yeah, this is definitely a good game. I actually did play for the deluxe version on the channel, or Ultimate, I mean. I played for that on the channel like 2 years ago, I believe. Maybe someday I'll go back to the Wii version for the channel. I don't know. Yeah, I thought this game was great. And then you got Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. I have actually never played this one. Yeah, you may notice I have a decent amount of games I've never played. But I've played the other Riders game on the GameCube, and I assume this is the same thing, but with tilt controls. Yeah, it just shows that. Although I think you could also use a GameCube controller, from what I heard. But yeah, I have really nothing to say about this game, other than the fact that I bought it for a cheap price, and it's a sequel. There was only three Riders games. I would like to see them make a new one eventually, like a new good one, or just re-release the first one. Yeah, I will say this cover art, like, look at that. Like that is sick cover art. Yeah, I would like to play this eventually. I just have nobody to play it with. Okay, just let me we're already almost through the collection. Then we got SpongeBob's Truth or Square. And look, I still have this thing that I never pulled down. Now this, just so you guys know, this is not my original copy from when I was a kid. This is a replacement. But I did have this game when I was a kid. I actually got it back in 2009 when it came out, or 2010, whatever. So they released a TV special for SpongeBob's 10th anniversary called Truth or Square, and it was terrible. But then they released a game with the same title. It was originally called Happiness Square, but then Nickelodeon wanted them to change it to Truth or Square to, you know, collide with the TV special. And thankfully, this game is nothing like the special. Is its own thing. And the cool thing about it, can't really see it, but it's made by Heavy Iron, the same people who made Battle for Bikini Bottom and the SpongeBob movie game. And it has a lot of the same music. It's a pretty short game. I actually beat it back in the day, like over a decade ago, so I actually don't even remember this whole game. But yeah, basically this is like more it's like Battle for Bikini Bottom, except the graphics are better and the levels are more linear. But yeah, honestly, I thought this game was alright. It was pretty good. I know they made a lot of bad SpongeBob games around this time, but I had this one. It was pretty good. I didn't own that many SpongeBob games as a kid, honestly, but I know there were a lot of bad ones, and the ones I grew up with happened to be the good ones, amazingly. But yeah, this game's not as good as Battle for Bikini Bottom or the movie, but it's definitely worth playing if you haven't. I'm actually willing to play for this again. It's been so long, like over a decade. I was in elementary school. I still can't believe I actually remembered 100%ing this game. I remember there were a bunch of cheat codes too. Like, I actually did replay this game a little bit recently, and oh my god, nostalgia overload, man. Wow. I definitely need to replay this. It's been so long. And then we got Star Wars The Clone Wars Lightsaber Duels. This was another one my brother owned back in the day. I have never played this. I have no opinion on it. But basically, I assume it's just a fighting game with, you know, lightsabers. I have nothing really to say about this. I've never played it. Like, my brother had this when we were kids. But yeah, maybe I'll try it one day. And then we got this bulky Super Mario All-Stars Limited Edition. This game is such a scam. This game is no Dream Collection from Kirby or Namco Museum Megamix. So this game is literally just this, but on a Wii disc. That's it. That's literally what it is. Oh, this game is sort of a cool novelty. Also, you open this up, you get Relive 4 of Mario's Adventures. Yeah, I have this. It's the same thing, and this actually re-released on Switch, which makes this game even more pointless. But yeah, much like 3D All-Stars, this was a limited release. Yeah, and this came with two discs. Yeah, so this is literally just that on a disc. Look at that. That's it. And this right here is a soundtrack CD. And this includes a booklet. It's sort of cool to look at. Some cool art, cool renders. Definitely good for the collection, but yeah, I don't know. I would have preferred if they just put this on Virtual Console, but for what it's worth, it's kind of, I mean, I like how it looks, but I don't know, it's it's just an SNES game. Like, they could have included Mario 64 or Mario Sunshine or something. Like, they really could have made it better. But speaking of better, or peak, I should say, Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2. Also, fun fact about Super Mario Galaxy 2 and me, this right here was the very first video game I ever got at launch. And this is the same case, same disc and everything. And then I got this one very early on when I got my Wii. Not the first game I got, but one of the very early ones that I played a lot of. I love this game so much. I never beat it as a kid, but I did beat it when 3D All-Stars came out. And as you can see, this is an original, one of these older discs where it's like there's less color. Yeah, it's not the... Yeah, I know it's not the same. This isn't the same copy I had from when I was a kid. I had it replaced, but it definitely works. I definitely plan to play for this on the channel this year. Because, like, God, this game was so great. Like, this is literally... So, like, Mario is in space. And he goes on new space adventures, and he goes to all these galaxies, and like, the music is great, the graphics are great. You got these new power-ups. Also, it's weird it doesn't talk about Ice Mario. If they said Ice Mario was a new power-up, that would actually be true. Unlike a New Super Mario Bros. Wii, it wasn't. Yeah, there's also a co-star mode. It's lame. But yeah, I mean, this is literally just a phenomenal 3D Mario for the Wii. Anybody who owns a Wii better get this game. It's just so good. It's like there's so many galaxies to explore, and there's just like so many new characters. And also, this is the first game to introduce Rosalina. That was her debut, and then they put her in Mario Kart Wii. That's same, or like just a year later. Yeah, this is 2007. But man, there's just it's just such a magic feeling game. I played this when I was a kid, man. It was so great. I loved everything about it. I loved how the graphics looked. I still do. I love the music. I still do. I remember, like, the levels are also so memorable. Like, just every galaxy, every character is just, this whole game is just so full of life. It's one of the best Wii games ever. And then 3 years later, they made a sequel and managed to make this one just as good as this one. So yeah, this game is basically more of this one. Basically DLC, but no, it's not really. It's a new game. And you get to ride Yoshi in this one, and he's got new power-ups. He's got that. He's got... where it doesn't show the other Yoshis. Oh yeah, no, that was another one. Yeah, and then instead of... yeah, and that's the hub world. Yeah, this one actually has more galaxies than this one. So in this game, you're like... There's only like maybe 1 or 2 missions per galaxy instead of like 5 missions per galaxy on this one. Like this game was a lot more linear than Galaxy 1. Oh yeah, and you got Rock Mario, Cloud Mario, then you got Blimp and Dash Yoshi. There was also a Light Yoshi. And then you still got the Co-Star mode. But yeah. You still can't believe this was the very first game I ever got on its release day. I remember I was in like 2nd grade, I believe. It was way back in 2010. Man, I have a lot of memories like playing these first levels. I still got the music from the game stuck in my head. It's so catchy. Like I love, both these Galaxy games are just so good. I've never beaten Galaxy 2. I need to. I really, really need to, and I would love to do it on the channel. But I gotta do this one first. I would definitely recommend both these games if you're a Mario fan, or if you own a Wii, just play them, please. Okay, we're almost done. Then we got Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. Got this one for Christmas 2023. Actually, I haven't played this game once yet, but from what I heard, it's Monkey Ball, but you control it using motion from the Wii remote, and as it also says new characters. I know there was a much better version of this game on the Xbox One, PS4, and Switch, which I never... Banana Blitz HD, I never got that. But yeah, this is actually a Wii game. There was another Monkey Ball game on the Wii. I think it was called Step and Roll, if I recall. I used the Kinect. I don't have that. But I got this one, which I would honestly like to give a chance eventually. I still need to play Monkey Ball 2 on the channel. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, I also know this was another launch title for the Wii. But yeah, definitely really to say about this game. I know a lot of people hate it just because of the motion, but I know the Switch version redeemed itself. And then we got Super Paper Mario. I never played this one either. I was waiting to beat Thousand Year Door, which I actually did recently. I played for the HD version on Switch and pretty much beat that. Yeah, this is basically the sequel to that. But the thing with this game is it's not like the other two Paper Marios. See, Paper Mario 64 and Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door were RPGs. This game, however, is a platformer. Now, don't get me wrong, 3D platformers, 2D platformers, those are my favorite types of video games. But this is the one time where I wouldn't say that, because you already got a bunch of Mario platformers already. Like, why make Paper Mario one? It just didn't make sense to me. But also despite that, I heard this game in particular was quite good. Like, I hear a lot of people say, like, oh, this is the best game ever. Or, this is a very solid game. And I'm definitely willing to give it a chance. I haven't really played it yet, so yeah, basically, yeah, it also has this cool gimmick where you could turn a 2D side-scroller into a 3D game like that, which is actually a really cool gimmick. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about this game, but like, yeah, I don't know what they were trying to do. Were they trying to reboot it or something? Because it was just, I don't even know what they were doing with this, but I'm definitely willing to give it a chance. It's also worth noting that this was originally going to be a GameCube game, but then was going to release on GameCube and Wii, and then ended up releasing on just Wii, because the GameCube couldn't handle certain parts. But yeah, definitely willing to try it eventually. Then we got Smash Brothers Brawl. Probably my favorite Smash Brothers game, right next to Ultimate, Melee. But this right here was actually my very first Smash Brothers game that I ever played, way back in 2008. Yeah, I think it was, or it was like, it was either late 2008 or early 2009 when I first played this. Yes, I still remember. So the way I first found out about this game, so before I played Smash Brothers, I played Smash Flash and Smash Flash 2 on the internet. My brother showed me that. My brother showed me a bunch of Flash games as a kid. And then I remember one day I was walking into the living room and I saw my brother was playing this, and I was like, whoa, they actually made one in 3D for consoles? And little did I know, that's actually, Smash Flash was based off this. And, well, Smash Flash 2 was based off Brawl, Smash Flash 1 was based off Melee. But yeah, this was my introduction to Smash Brothers, and a damn good one at that. I mean, this game, say what you want about this game, I know many people hate this game, but you have to admit, it had a very good character roster, it had very good stage selection. The story mode, Subspace Emissary, was phenomenal. I loved it. So many animated cutscenes, and I hate that we'll never see that again. And there are also some really good newcomers, like Pit from Kid Icarus. You got Meta Knight, and you got Pokemon Trainer, who has 3 Pokemon. And then you have, Wario, whatever. And then, yeah, you also have Snake and Sonic. That was a big deal. The first third-party Smash Brothers characters. But yeah, I put like maybe hundreds of hours into this game. Like, I played this to death when I was a kid. I would love to eventually play the Subspace Emissary on my channel, and also I'd like to do just one video on the game first where I just play around in the versus mode, and then do a series on Subspace Emissary, because that was peak. Like, I think Subspace Emissary was leagues better than World of Light, because let's be honest, World of Light is just it just drags on, man. It's nothing but battle after battle. No, Subspace Emissary was a full-blown adventure with a lot of cutscenes and lots of it was just so good. But yeah, I would definitely recommend giving this game a shot if you haven't played a Smash Brothers game before. Like, this is the one I started with. See, I played this first, then I played Melee, then I played 64, and then I was up to date with Smash Brothers ever since. Like, I got Wii U the year it came out, I got Ultimate the day it came out, and hopefully the next Smash game for Switch 2, I'd like to get that as well. Definitely. And yeah, this also is my same childhood copy. Also, you can see on the back I have a custom Mario Kart Wii case. Yeah, I know you're gonna be like, oh, you ruined it, but like, let's be honest, who's gonna look inside this? I could probably be fixed. I don't care. I lost my Mario Kart Wii case, so I used that. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, I love how the disc is literally a Smash Ball. Like, that's just so cool. I really enjoyed this game. I would love to play this on the channel, like I said. And then we have all the Wii Series games. Yeah, literally every Wii Series game except for Wii Party, but I have all the others, and as you can see, there's a lot of them. So, first of all, we gotta talk about Wii Sports, the most popular Wii game, and also everybody's first, including mine, because that was the game that was bundled with every single Wii. So yeah, it's... Hey, you're probably wondering where this case came from. This is actually this is a reproduction, because like they didn't make standard DVD cases for Wii Sports until the Nintendo Selects version came out. Like this was only in a sleeve, but this one guy at Etsy, I believe, or eBay, I forget which one, but they were making they made these, so I bought one. Really good condition, and I think this is my same. No, it's not. It's not my same as the replacement. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, like I even put this there, authentic disc reproduction case. Yeah, so that way when people open up the game, they know. Like I put that in all my reproduction cases. But anyway, enough about that. So like this game is, you know, it's baseball, bowling, boxing, golf, and tennis. Like it's simple as that, but you're playing as your avatars that you made in the Wii menu, and you get to like play all these sports with unique and fun motion controls. Like this game is just a classic. I don't know what else I should say about this game. Like I played this on the channel with Bryant's, I think twice, and this game is really fun. I would definitely recommend playing it if you have. Well, actually, you know, let's be honest. Who hasn't played this game? 10s and 20s kids, probably. And then you got its sequel, Wii Sports Resort, which I wish I had as a kid. I did not. Okay, when I was a kid, I didn't even know this game existed. Like, it came out just 3 years after. So this was 2006. This was 2009. I didn't even know this existed. And this is basically a better version of this in almost every way. And this is also a game that utilizes Wii Motion Plus. But yeah, as you can see, there's 12 sports. So yeah, basically, it's the same thing as this, but they basically gave it a massive update. And it also takes place, it also has like a tropical theme. And it doesn't show all the sports on here, but as you can see, you got, you know, paragliding, you got golf returns, you got frisbee throwing, you got biking, you got bowling again, and you got jet skiing. I think there's a thing in here. Yeah, was there a thing in the manual that showed? I think there was a. Yeah, there had to have been a thing in the menu that showed, or the thing in the manual. Okay, so you got archery, you got wakeboarding, you got swordplay, which became Jambara in Switch Sports. You got frisbee, basketball, which also made it to Switch Sports in an update 2 years later. Power cruising, cycling. Some screenshots I could show you guys. You got golf, makes its return. You even got table tennis, which replaces regular tennis. Yeah, so 3 out of 5 of the sports from the original Wii Sports return. Yeah, so you got bowling, golf, and you just got. Actually, I think it's just bowling and golf. Yeah, that's it. But then you got like 10 new ones. Yeah, and you also got canoeing. I remember me and Brian's played this one. Oh wait, no, that wasn't on the channel. That was yeah, we were going to play it. We were gonna play on that channel together, but then I moved to Tennessee. Yeah, you also got air sports, which I believe is You just do this at the start. Yeah, I don't think that was all the games, but yeah, there was a lot. I remember there was also running. But yeah, this is an amazing sequel. I got this back in like 2021, or it was 21 or 22. I finally got this game pre-owned on eBay. It's like $30, but it's definitely worth it. This is an amazing, definitely a great follow-up to this. And it's also worth noting that there actually is a combo disc that comes in certain Wii bundles that actually has both these on one disc, which would be kind of cool to own. And then you got Wii Play and Wii Play Motion. I also played these on the channel. I played this one by myself on the channel, and I played this one with Bryant on the channel. Yeah, go watch those videos if you haven't. Yeah, so Wii Play is a very simple, motion control or sensor bar based mini games. Yeah, there's not really too much to this game, to be honest. Like, this released like early on in the Wii's life cycle. This is another game I didn't even know existed when it was new. I got this way later. Yeah, so when I was a kid, I only had Wii Sports and Wii Fit. I didn't know about any of the other stuff. Although we had Wii Music as well, but I don't remember having that at all. But my brother and mom said we had it. But we'll talk about that in a minute. So yeah, Wii Play is basically it's just a compilation of pointer-based mini games, also with your Mii, just like in Wii Sports. And the reason why this game sold so well is because it, I think it was this one or this one, I believe. It came with a Wii remote, and it was a good deal. And also, you got a remake of Duck Hunt in here, basically. That's so cool. But yeah, not much to say about this game. You could play for the entirety of it in like 30 minutes. And you got Wii Play Motion, which is a little mixed from what I heard, but I personally enjoyed it. But yeah, basically, it's more of this, but it's better. You got the new Wii Motion, or Wii Motion Plus. And as you can see, there's 12 games. Oh yeah, there's one where you stack ice cream. I remember that. Yeah, there's the one where you whack moles. I don't remember what that one is. Oh yeah, I don't think I even played all these. Yeah, I remember me and Brian's were. I think me and Brian's were gonna make a second video on it, but we just didn't. Yeah, I'm trying to remember all the games in this. Trigger Twist is another game with the UFOs. Pose Me Plus, I forgot about Pose Me, that was from this one. And Jump Park, oh yeah, me and Brian's definitely played this one. I think we played this one too, I forget. Yeah, Cone Zone where you stack the ice cream, I think we played that. I had to watch that, I had to rewatch that video to recall what we did. Spooky Search, Teeter Targets, Winds Runner, that one looks kind of familiar. Oh, that's an ad. No, don't. I never even played this one. I heard it's really bad. I'm not even talking about that right now. Yeah, if you like Wii Play Motion, check out these other games. I need to get Wii Party eventually. I still don't have that. Oh wait, no, there are more. Treasure Twirl, Flutterfly, Star Shuttle. Okay, that's it. That's all of them. But yeah, it's literally just more. Oh yeah, and I also forgot this guy wrote his name on it. The guy who sold it to me. Yeah, I believe I bought it on eBay. But much like majority of my retro games. But yeah, these are good games. I would definitely recommend playing them if you own a Wii. They're not even very expensive. And then you got Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus. I never played this one. I bought it for like $3 at a retro game store in Florida. It's literally $3 for this. And then this was also one of my first So when I first got my Wii, again, I got Mario Kart Wii, Wii Sports, and Wii Fit. And I played this quite a bit as a kid. I haven't played it in over a decade. Oh, I'm out of shape. Anyways, this is a game that uses the balance board, and I believe I still have that around here somewhere. I'd have to check in one of my boxes, but I definitely, yeah, so I think it was like 2 years ago, I replaced the balance board, and I came with a new copy of this. But yeah, basically, this is a fitness made fun, and you had like a bunch of you know, fitness-based mini games in this and exercises. One mini game I really remember as a kid was the skiing. That was fun. I wonder if the manual has a picture of that. Yeah, it's kind of fun to look for these manuals, honestly. Yeah, so there are 15 different exercises in trial mode, apparently. I can't really see that screenshot that well, even with my own eyes I can't, so I doubt the camera could do that either. And there was also a downloadable channel called the Wii Fit channel, and it always says, like, you haven't exercised in 1 week. And it was like 10 years ago, or 15 years ago, maybe. Oh, I don't even remember this. Try to find 15 of these marks scattered around the island. I didn't even know about that. Yeah, I definitely need to... Oh, this is all in Spanish now. Yeah, it doesn't... I thought it would show the mini games in here. But yeah, I played this game a lot. Or I played this game quite a bit. I just remembered sucking at it, like I did with most video games back when I was a kid. But I'm sure if I played this again, I'd be really good at it. Because like my brain has developed so much more since the 2000s. Like, we're in the 20s now. But yeah, definitely a fun game. And then this game I have nothing to say about because I've never played it. I just assume it's an expansion because like it says plus on it. Like, I have no idea what this version's about. I know you can get this game for like dirt cheap, like $3. I literally bought it for like $3. And then you got Wii Music, another game I never played, but my brother and my mom played this as a kid. Or when I was a kid, I mean. Nah, not when my mom was a kid. My mom had the Atari, and so did my dad. Oh, my brother was a kid, so... Anyways, enough about that. So, yeah, weird story about this game. So, like, I remember I bought this game on eBay, and then I showed it to my brother, and he was like, why'd you buy that? We already own that. And then I was like, no, we don't. But apparently we did. I looked in the Wii system memory, and I actually found save data for this game that we had way back in like 2009 or whatever, and I had no idea we had this. Like, apparently my mom and my brother remember this. I asked my dad about it. He doesn't remember this game either. But yeah, apparently we owned this back then. Or actually, no, I don't think it was 2009. I think it was later. Yeah, I know this is that one game where when it was revealed at E3 one year, everyone was like, what the heck? But yeah, basically, I haven't played this, but I think it's like a rhythm game or something. You get to like make your own songs, and you know, they try to make music fun. Much like all the other Wii Series games, they try to make music fun. Yeah, I definitely give it a shot, but like, not sure what. I also love how there's a rainbow effect on the cover. That's actually really cool. But yeah, not really much to say about this game, honestly. Other than the fact that it exists. And I have not played it. But yeah, that's all the Wii games I own, but that's actually not it. You gotta also count the digital stuff. But yeah, this is my Wii menu. And yeah, this actually is my same Wii from Christmas 2008. Still works after over 15 years. Yeah, as you can see, I also have this. Yeah, I've got these bonuses, and this is the only WiiWare game we ever got. It was my brother's. And look at that, it's made by Hudson Soft. I haven't played this one, but basically an aquarium. Then you got the Wii U transfer tool, never used that. We got Netflix, we got the Skyward Sword update channel. There was like a bad glitch. And you got the Wii Fit channel, and look at that. Last test over 1 week ago. Oh yeah, and those are all the Miis we made. Look at the internet channel, opera powered. I still need to get the homebrew channel. And then the Mario Kart channel, which you can get from Mario Kart Wii. Can race a ghost right away, but you need the disc. Also, look how laggy that is. And then we got the Nintendo channel, where you can get updates. Can't use it anymore. Oh, thankfully, you can bring the servers back through WeamFi. I got Photo channel, Me channel, and then these two I never used. I also got the Check Me Out channel. And the Everybody Votes channel. And then if you go in here, that's where all the good stuff is. All my virtual console. Yeah, I remember the very first one I bought was Mario World. Yeah, believe it or not, this is where my introduction to retro gaming started. With the NES, SNES, N64, and a Master System. Yeah, there's a lot of this stuff. Yeah, there's all the 16-bit stuff. Only 3 SNES games, 4 Genesis games. And I actually have all these games physically. Except for that. Yeah, then I remember we got, here's some more. So I first played Mario 64, and actually all these. And look at that, we got Smash 64. Is it ever going to come to Switch, Nintendo? Like, they put it on the Wii, it's right there. Now, this isn't every game released, obviously, but it's still pretty cool. And then, you got every single demo ever made, including Pokemon Rumble and World of Goo, which recently got a sequel, and then Gnomes, Too Fast for Gnomes, Auto Runners. Yeah, I haven't even played most of these, but I downloaded them all like right before the Wii Shop channel shut down in 2019. Like right before. Yeah, and then you just got these channels again. Backed up in here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my Wii collection. And now it's time to move on to the DS.